You're embarrassed about your finances. You're scared to talk to someone in fear of judgment. But what you may not realize is if you do not get your finances in order, and God forbid something happens to your job or to your business, you're going to be stuck. I don't want you to be stuck. What I want you to understand is there's no reason for you to be embarrassed, and I completely understand why your mind is playing that trick on you. But you're not the only one out there who was not taught properly how to manage their finances. It's not something that they teach often in schools. And most likely, if you lived in a lower income area, they were not going to teach you that information because they don't want you to know that information. But that's what I'm here for, and that's what I'm going to be talking to you about today. We're going to get you to a place where you can feel more comfortable speaking about your finances, and so that you can be prepared in the world that we're living in right now. Hi, my name is Imani, and I am the Healthy Finance Coach, and my goal is to help financially educate you so that you can gain discipline and balance in your financial life so that you can live the life that you deserve. I hear more often than not that people are completely and truly embarrassed by their financial situation. And I get it. Sometimes you don't make the best decisions. Sometimes you don't make the best choices. And sometimes you don't know how to say no to the people you need to say no to. But today we're going to work through that, because embarrassment, throw that out the window. There's no need for you to feel embarrassed. One of the things I see a lot with people who struggle with their finances is their spending habits. Now, if you watched any of my other videos, you know that we're changing that word spending into circulating. But even regardless of what you want to call it, you have to have good circulating habits. What does that mean? That means that you are only circulating money so that it can come back to you. And if you've been watching my videos, you know that love and joy are what makes things come back to you. So if you're circulating your money on things outside of what you enjoy and what you love, I want you to stop it. I want you to take that money that you would use to circulate, spend, buy, whatever you want to call it, but let's get rid of those other two names, the buy and the spend, and call it circulate. But I want you to take that money that you would ordinarily otherwise circulate on, and I want you to put that money into a savings or investment or something that's going to circulate you more money. A lot of us are buying things that we absolutely do not need and that we probably really do not want. And it's out of habit. It's out of emotion. It's out of boredom. How many times have you gone out to get out of the house because you were bored, no plans or anything, and found yourself purchasing things that you really did not need? It is very common. People do it very often. Window shopping became actual shopping at some point. And the thing that that's doing for you is it's taking more money that you can be investing and saving, but it's become a habit. So we have to change those habits. And the best way to change those habits is to make that money that you are going to circulate work for you to circulate back. Put that money up. Only purchase the things that you love and you desire. If you're second guessing a purchase, don't do it. Don't buy it. Outside of money management, there are a lot of people who are embarrassed at the fact that if they were to lose their job today, or if for any reason their business was shut down today and they lost all of their customers, they don't have a penny of savings to their name, or not even just a penny of savings. They don't have enough savings that can sustain them until they can find another job or until they can grow another business. There's a lot of people out there who are living paycheck to paycheck because they never established any type of savings. Your savings should be working for you. You should have savings and investment that's earning a percentage of that savings amount, and that should be working for you. For some reason, you were not able to save. Listen, savings is key, y'all. I cannot advise enough for you to make sure that you start saving towards something. Now, I am one who really truly believes that you should be paying yourself. You should be investing in yourself. And the first part of investing is anytime you receive a paycheck, Anytime you receive business revenue or income, you should be placing 10 to 20% of that money off in a savings account for yourself. If it's not a savings account, it should be some type of investment account. If you don't have an investment account, start small. Open up a Robinhood, open up a Webull, open up an Acorn, an app on your phone. You don't have to go to a brokerage account. You can do this yourself. Start putting up some money. You'll never know when you may have to touch it. But if you don't have to touch it, don't. But start doing it. It's simple, it's easy, it's a download, it's an app. It's on your phone. And you can monitor it in real time. The other thing that people are truly embarrassed about is their credit. And if you know me, credit is king, especially in the United States of America. And if your credit is anything below what I would say 620 FICO score, not to say that's something that you need to be embarrassed about, but it's definitely something that you want to work on, because we know that interest rates are dictated by credit scores. And you want to be able to get the lowest interest rate possible on any money that you borrow. And believe me, unless you are completely wealthy, and we're not even going to talk about that, because the wealthy don't even use their own money. The wealthy borrow. They don't want to use their money. They don't want to risk their money. They borrow. And if you can get your credit score up to where you can borrow with low interest and make that money work for you, that's how the wealthy do it. Don't be embarrassed by these things. Learn and do better. That's how we progress in life. We learn, we take what we learn, we act on it, and we do better. That's progression. The next thing that people feel embarrassed about is their debt. And how did I allow myself to get into this daggone debt situation? How did I allow myself to be at a place where I can't get anything because my money is tied up in debt and paying back debt? My credit is decreased because I have all this debt. How did you do that? Once again, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. You just have to educate yourself and try not to allow it to happen again. Now, certain circumstances and situations cause debt issues. Some people lose their job, and that's why I'm so dedicated and passionate about people getting their finances in order, so that even if an economic downturn appears like it looks like it's about to do, a lot of people are losing their job, like it did in 2020, you won't have any fear. You won't have to go in debt, because you'll have the savings, you'll have the credit, you'll have everything that you need to overcome it, to not even be touched or bothered by it. Some people call it recession proof. I call it economic climate proof, because that is always going up and down. And it's like, if you can ride the wave like the wealthy do, you know how they ride the wave? Boy, that's a tongue twister. They know buy when it's low, sell when it's high. Buy low, sell high. Buy low, hold on to it. They're not buying and selling. They're not doing that unless they know something under, insider trader information, which I don't work with. But they know how to ride the wave. The only way that you can ride the wave is if you are in a great financial state. Great financial states look like a healthy savings, healthy investments, low debt, and high credit. Do not be embarrassed if you don't have any of those things, because that is what I'm here for. And if you want to work with me to get your finances in order, you can book a consultation with me. The link is in the description below. But don't be embarrassed. Let's move. Let's make some moves. Let's get yourself in order so that if you lose a job, lose revenue, it's not going to faze you. Because one, you're smart enough to get another one, but you just need some time to do it. And in that time, you don't want to be stressed. It's about education, y'all. It's about financial education. And like I said, unfortunately, that is not something that they placed on us, probably intentionally, because they've always wanted a gap. And as you can see, the gap is getting larger. Middle class is diminishing. So either you're going to ride the wave up to where the wealthy are, or you're going to ride the wave down to where the poor are. The choice is yours. But I'm here to help you get up to where the wealthy are. So I thank you for listening. I just wanted to encourage you that you are capable, you can, and you will get your financial life in order, because you deserve to. Until the next time, take care.